My name is Nasreena Shenani. I'm the owner of Popalicious Cake Pops. From the name you can tell that it's all about cake bites, cake pops and mini desserts. I went into this type of desserts because I've seen that our cake market over here lacks this kind of tiny creativity. We have a lot of creative artists in the big cake type of desserts, whereas I found myself that I do have the patience and tolerance into making mini cake pops. That's how I got attracted to this kind of desserts. With a lot of practice, with a lot of tolerance and patience, error and trial, I managed to master this kind of desserts. Initially, I was doing it as a hobby. When I was just in the middle of the night, just browsing the internet, I came across this beautiful picture of a mini cake pop on the shape of a snowman. I couldn't wait for the morning to come for me to try doing it myself. Of course, after a lot of trials, failures, the cake falling off the stick, the chocolate is not melting at the right temperature, I managed to do it after a lot of patience and trial. And then I posted it on my personal account on Instagram. Some of my friends really loved it and asked me to do more for them. That's when it started to pick up, and they wouldn't take more cake pops for their events without actually giving me some payment in return. That's how it really turned into a business. Taking it with me to the office for my colleagues to try them, they loved them. That's when I gained some confidence in doing more types and doing more different shapes. Following the cake pop masters abroad, doing what they have been doing, following their tips and their advices, that's when I gained the confidence to actually incorporate some of our own ideas, like for example Girgaon ideas, Ramadan, Eid. That's when I introduced the sheep designs for Eid al-Adha, and for example the lanterns and the little mini dolls on the shape of bishets and thob al-nishal for our Ramadan and for our Eid al-Fitr occasions. And of course mastering the basic ideas and then incorporating our traditional ideas into it. That was the joy of it, and seeing how even the cake pop masters abroad liking them and giving me some comments on them, and our own audience here in Bahrain liking them. That's how I felt that, okay, now I mastered the basics, I can add our own flavors and our own touches, the cultural beauty on these basic ideas. That's how I felt that, yes, I'm adding something to this beautiful type of cakes. So yeah, the cake pops, the cake bites, I've introduced marshmallows, Rice Krispie treat, macaroons, all of them themed according to the occasion I'm working on or I'm serving. So that's my joy, working on tiny cakes, tiny bites, desserts. And not just that, but theming them up according to the occasion. If the customer, for example, or the occasion that I'm serving my desserts at, for example, they are themed as for Minions, you'll see Minion cake pops, Minion chocolate-covered Oreos, Minion Rice Krispie treats, all of them themed up according to the occasion, whether Minions or Frozen or the National Day or Think Pink for the cancer, breast cancer. You'll find a lot of tiny bits of desserts themed up to the occasion, which is something I love, and I'm glad to see that a lot of people are loving, and it's blooming based on their love.